In films, etc., you will find I'm having a champagne.
Can the students of Subhash Bose Institute of Hotel Management, they can also be wine sommeliers?
Absolutely, they can.
Okay, so what will be the salary and how much time it takes to become a wine sommelier? How much years of experience?
The sommeliers get a hell of a large salary. The taxation department will be after me, so I will not talk about it.
Regarding it is the only institute or regarding
Yes,
something?
here in Eastern region, Sbihm is the only institute which
to write in
Right.
Wine Spirits
Right.
Education Trust.
Right.
Okay, so how you have leveled up to this highest, I mean,
No.
welcome and namaste to all the viewers, and right now with us, Mr. Smarjeet Mitra, who is the former president of Calcutta Wine Club. So it's a true honor and pleasure to be sir visited in our college, Subhash Bose Institute of Hotel Management. Sir has already shared his more experience and given an overview of wines and shared his precious knowledge for those dear students of Subhash Bose Institute of Hotel Management. So I'll quickly ask very basic and few questions.
Yeah, please.
I hope it will help the students of Subhash Bose Institute of Hotel Management.
Yes, please.
Yeah. So, sir, like wine, it's a very vast field, and they can have a very successful career as
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's in demand.
It's in high demand.
It's
right?
in very high demand.
Right.
But let me tell you, it's not an easy task. People feel that learning about wines is getting drunk. It's not so.
Right.
I know a large number of sommeliers who don't drink. But it's their profession to test the wines that will be served. Since you are in the hospitality segment and you are at the last point where you are the last connecting link between the establishment and the consumers, composite knowledge not only of culinary stuff but also of wines is an essentiality today. Not in the start, for the common man also, wine culture has started going up because it is healthier than the hard spirits that is being consumed, and secondly, it is something which is slightly better for the health than the other spirits which are there in the market, and also the fact that the world, like it is shunning smoking, is shunning serious drinking binges. It is coming into a social drinking which was an occasional thing has become a regularity and a reality. So when you are there waiting to be asked to suggest a wine, you should be knowing what you are talking about, and that is where knowledge comes through. There is, in any field, there is no shortcut way to knowledge. It's not blurbs, it's not catchy slogans. It's a digital. Either you know or you don't know. So you have to overcome that and be in the knowledge segment. Because at the end of the day, knowledge is power. And this is how you hold, and it's good for your business.
Right, so my very next question is, like, after listening to it, has definitely geared their interest in wine and the field of wine. So, what are the professional careers they can build up in this field, in wines?
Now in India, you can appear for certain international examinations, which will give you an international certification which is recognized worldwide. You may not be able to complete the whole thing because the entire segment may not be available in India, but at least the beginning two stages you can do now in India. That is, once you are even on the first level, you officially know what you are talking about. At level, because you are a sommelier level 1, sommelier level 2, there is a sommelier level 3, and finally for sommelier level 4, there's hardly about 115, 16 odd people across the world. These are internationally accredited things. There is also a master of wine thing which is given, degree which is given. This is given from Singapore. It is also, the examination closest is in Hong Kong. So you can go to Hong Kong, appear for the masterminds. Let me tell you, it's tough. It's tough. But then once you start in this career, this is something where your employment opportunities with specialized vineyards, that is the manufacturers of and distributors of wines, is very high. All the star hotels would want you to know that knowledge and suggest to the guests, suggest to them what you would want to buy and that kind of stuff. So it is much beyond what you anticipate when you are moving into hospitality business.
Right.
So this opens up doors.
My opinion.
But you see, every profession has a glamour aspect, and it is seamless. Wines, a sommelier in India can very well be a sommelier in Dubai, can very well be a sommelier in Europe, because it is internationally recognized knowledge platform. The world opens up if you. So that is something which I am sure, I mean, in the next few years we'll be seeing some of these faces here up there, and we'll be making some good suggestions, I'm sure, of wines. But you must have the passion to learn.
Alright, sir. We have almost come at the brink of this interview session. And sir, you were in level 2, right, in Wine Spirits Education Trust.
Right.
Okay, so how you have leveled up to this highest, esteemed position?
No, it's not esteemed. You have to study hard.
Right, sir.
Like any exams, you have to study hard.
Right.
And you have to have a passion for this. The area from which brings me my bread and butter is that of a management consultant. I am a practicing chartered accountant, but that is what I do. But my passion brought me here, and I'm very happy with it.
So you're trying to reach to level 3rd. So how many books do you read, sir?
There are magazines which are specialized magazines for wine available in India.
So any special magazines you recommend for the students?
Absolutely. There is something called the Indian Wine Sommelier magazine. It is available from Delhi, printed. You get a digital subscription, and it will be available on your website.
So dear students, I hope you have noted down, right?
And there will be a number of other wine magazines published from India, but basically it has inputs from international things. It's slightly costly, slightly more than what is current, but nothing overly costly. But you get a knowledge, you develop an interest for the entire subject of wine, appreciation, wine knowledge.
A lot of students are very much fascinated by to join or be a bartender, right? They're quite interested in.
Absolutely. So you at Subhash Bose Institute of Hotel Management, I think work is already on to create a fantastic module in regarding wines appreciation, wine usage, wine service, and even using wine for culinary activity.
Right.
So I mean, that way SBIHM is at least 2 steps ahead of most of the other institutes.
And so you were saying something regarding it is the only institute or regarding
yes,
something?
Here in Eastern region, SBIHM is the only institute which other institutes have a wine segment in their course, but who are now planning to go along the beverage way. The beverage and the spirit is a specialization that you need to have when you hit the market running. So that is essential to take things forward. You see, we live in a world of extreme competition. You cannot go through life being just another graduate. There has to be something special. Why would people recruit you? Why would people pay you more? Because of knowledge. And these are pockets of knowledge which you need to know to find the world.
So we do have highly experienced faculty in this, especially food and beverage, like Shumanta sir.
Exactly.
So through his guidance, it is really beneficial for the students.
It will be.
It will be.
This is my first visit to your institute, and I am absolutely fascinated. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's a true honor and pleasure for me and for the students and for Subhash Bose Institute of Hotel Management. Sir, join in our college, step his feet to our college. It's a true honor. Thank you so much for your precious time.
Thank you so much for hearing me out. Thank you.